The violence in Afghanistan is only getting worse. As the U.S. prepares to send in 17,000 more troops in the coming months, the question many have is, can the U.S. and its allies succeed where so many have failed?
There's always an inclination to relate what we're doing now with previous nations and history that have been in Afghanistan for other reasons. And I think that's a very unhealthy comparison.
The top American general in Afghanistan says, for starters, the U.S. is there with support from the Afghan people. And comparing it with the long Russian occupation is like apples and oranges. It's a view James Dobbins echoes. He was the Bush administration's first special envoy to Afghanistan after 9/11.
Most of the population still support our presence. Most of the population still support their government in Kabul. All of Afghanistan's neighbors support our presence. All of Afghanistan's neighbors support and accept the legitimacy of the government in Kabul. None of those things were true of the Russian presence.
Afghan rebels fought the Russians hard, and the Soviets left in a stalemate after more than a decade. Dobbins says the key here will be switching from traditional warfare to classic counterinsurgency, making the average Afghan feel secure. And success will be defined by a very specific metric, the number of civilian casualties.
If it's going up, we're losing. If it's going down, we're winning.
The Afghan government has long complained about the high civilian toll, and while NATO says it's working hard to lower it, the alliance also says it's up to civilians themselves to make a move by turning against the Taliban and others. But overall, the definition of victory in Afghanistan is unclear. As the U.S. reviews its strategy there, Defense Secretary Robert Gates says it must move away from the broad Bush administration plan of fostering the Afghan democracy and instead limit the focus to protecting the Afghan people and eliminating terror safe havens, saying if the U.S. tries to do too much, it will lose. Sagar Meghani, The Associated Press, The Pentagon.